if you live in my district in Houston, you live near a pipeline. And that's true across the country. And pipelines are really unseen infrastructure, but they stretch from coast to coast, and especially to the Gulf Coast, where I live. There are 2.6 million miles of paved roads in the United States, and there are more than 2.5 million miles of pipeline in the United States. And people, when I talk to them, are surprised to hear that, but it's true. It's just as important, and I think that the emphasis on addressing our pipeline needs in this hearing and on this committee is incredibly important. Thanks to the recent energy renaissance in shale extraction, our domestic outlook has shifted dramatically. And as we just heard a little bit about the MOU, facilities originally designed to import liquefied natural gas are now massive export facilities. And U.S. producers are expected to dominate the market. These radical changes have occurred throughout the industry, but the rules and regulations have not kept pace, and we need them to. I look forward to hearing both from administration officials today and to industry and safety advocates on the opportunity for improvements to our current system. And my questions for this portion of the hearing are really directed to Administrator Elliott. We often hear about how PHMSA needs more pipeline inspectors on staff, but I'm curious about the staffing needs for technical and rulemaking staff. So my first question is, has a shortage in staffing among technical staff and those involved in the rulemaking process contributed to PHMSA's slowness in issuing the rules prescribed by congressional mandate that date back to 2011?
Congresswoman, thank you for the question. When I first became administrator in October of 2017, you're correct, we were facing a pretty significant staffing issue. I'm pleased to say that we've made some significant headway in staffing of our technical staff, not only the technical staff, both on the pipeline and hazmat side, and sometimes when we talk about PHMSA, we forget about the surface hazmat side, that we've got some highly capable people that deal with reactive materials and explosives and radioactive components and pressure vessels, so there's a great amount of technology on that side of the equation as well. But we've made some significant strides in helping to close the gap of bringing on especially on the pipeline side, good quality technical folks. As you know, we're in competition, especially in your district, of trying to bring on good quality engineers that we can turn into some of the best pipeline inspectors in this country. But I think we, through some direct hiring capabilities we have, through broadening our outreach to a wider array of colleges and universities, I think we're closing that gap. And I will tell you that I do think that the talent that we're bringing on bring with them some great technical foundation. I think perhaps what concerns me most is that we, like many businesses and many other federal agencies, we're seeing a significant amount of our highly skilled, experienced staff reaching that retirement eligibility age, and we're really working hard to try and do the best we can to create a transfer of knowledge of that information before it goes out the door. So on the technical side, I think we've identified not only how to maintain our staffing, but also to do as good a job as we can to make sure that we transfer that technical knowledge. On the rulemaking side, I'll tell you, it's my impression that I think we have a highly skilled staff on the rulemaking side. We have made some changes in our rulemaking staff that makes it a little bit more nimble and agile to kind of allow us to put resources to both either the pipeline or the hazmat side of the rulemaking, depending where the surge is at the time. But I think between the technical staff, the subject matter experts that provide input into the rulemaking, I think the staff of economists that we have that do the analysis, and then I think the group of attorneys that also do that legal review that's required are all top shelf, and I'm really proud of the work that they do. I think one of the first things I saw at PHMSA was how could we make that rulemaking group be more efficient and effective. Again, we try to now work as quickly as we can in our rulemaking process to make sure that we complete our work, and then before we pass it off to others that have to review it as well.
I see that my time has expired, so thank you very much.